Ladies and gentlemen, I have not done this banana dance since the Schools 2030 Global Forum in Tanzania. And as a former fifth grade teacher, you know how difficult that is for me. So it's very simple. The music is not really on the beat, so you're just gonna have to listen to me. So you just do what I do. Are you ready? Are you ready? Bananas! Excuse me, Nick. Bananas unite! Peel, banana, peel, banana, hop, peel, banana, peel, banana, woo, peel, banana, peel, banana, ah, peel, banana, peel, banana, chop, banana, chop, banana, hop, chop, banana, chop, banana, chop, banana, chop, banana, ah, chop, banana, chop, banana, and eat banana, eat banana, and eat banana, eat banana, oh, eat banana, eat banana, eat banana, eat banana, and go bananas, go bananas, woo, go bananas, go bananas, woo, go bananas, go bananas, go bananas, go bananas, and bananas unite. Woo! I welcome you back to the stage. Thank you very much.
Okay, I hope that's picked up everybody's energies ready for this next panel. And I hope the volunteers are successfully handing out the translation devices. I see them coming around with their red shirts. As that's happening, I am very, very pleased to invite to the stage our second panel this morning, a very important panel for us at Schools 2030. It's a panel of teachers from across 3 different Schools 2030 countries. So I'd like to please invite my colleague Shaibu, who will be chairing, Chris Thomas, who will be moderating, Janali Mujuma, and Rogerio, please to come to the stage. Thanks so much. You can come to the podium. And here's the clicker for the slides. So the slides. Yeah, I think I assume this goes up and down. Please come and join and come and sit down. And then when you're called up, here's the clicker. Here's the clicker for your slides. Well, for you, you don't have a slide. So you can go ahead and sit down. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Thanks very much. So I'd like to thank once again Nafisa and our panelists this morning, who helped really frame and set the challenge we have in early childhood development and early learning, and to really remind us of how crucial those years are in setting young people on a path towards learning success and also life success. So now we have some representation of Schools 2030 across 3 countries around how teachers in our preschools are working to try to improve equity and pluralism and inclusion in their programs. So I'm going to turn over now to my wonderful colleague Shaibu, who's leads the Schools 2030 program in Tanzania, who will chair this panel and welcome the teachers up to share their stories. So please come, Shaibu.
Thank you, Bronwyn. Good morning. Yes, my name is Shaibu Mandoba, working for Afghanistan Foundation Tanzania as National Coordinator for School 2030. So, welcome to the Teachers Showcase session, Innovation to Improve Quality and Equity in Pre-Primary Education. As we all know that teachers have been working tirelessly, ensuring that learners acquire holistic learning outcome. And through School 2030, teachers have been achieving these through 3 steps models: assess, innovate, and showcase. So in this forum, we will discuss different agenda, but we will also have to celebrate teachers' innovation. As you know that we have different agenda today, tomorrow, and Thursday. But on other hand, we'll be also celebrating teachers' journey to improve those holistic learning outcomes. So we have 1,000 schools across the 10 countries implementing School2030 program. But today, on the stage, you have 3 representatives from different countries. We have Mwajuma Mlezi, just pre-primary teachers from Tanzania. Just stand up and wave the group. Mwajuma Mlezi will be sharing how to improve creativity through parental engagement. But also we have Mr. Janal, he's AKF from Afghanistan, but on behalf of ECD teachers, Shakila and Koban will be sharing also about learning through play. And we have Mr. Pereira from Portugal. Pereira will share about supporting our learning through outdoor education. So after having teachers have shared their stories, Mr. Chris Thomas from Eden Prize Foundation will chip in to reflect on all the 3 presentations on how the classroom level innovation might speak to wider systems. So we have 3 who will be presenting, but also have someone who will be chipping to share, to give insight on how teachers' presentation look like in the wider community. So let me now invite Mlezi, who will be sharing the story around how she went through all those 3-step models of assess, innovate, and showcase in implementing School2030 in Tanzania. So you're welcome, Mlezi, but Mlezi will speak in Kiswahili. And for the sake of time, we're not going to translate. So I'm just asking you all to be tentative and read and follow the slide written in English. For the sake of time, I think it will be possible because we have a screen, wider screen that you can follow and read the slide while Mlezi is presenting in Kiswahili. But briefly, Mlezi has managed to engage parents in a collection of different resources to fabricate teaching and learning material in Tanzania. So the stories that Mlezi will be sharing is all about how you can engage parents in busy schedule they have, for example, in Dar es Salaam. But Mlezi has managed to bring parents in school and support in making teaching and learning material. But not only making teaching and learning material, but also they have been supporting teachers maybe to manage a feeding program in school, but also cleaning the school compound. So Mlezi will share the story about how she managed to engage parents in the supporting learners to pre-primary level. So Mlezi, karibu. Karibu, salimia, jitambulishe, kisha wasilisha ile umejiandaa. But I think because we are celebrating teachers' journey on improving quality education, we can stand up and give big applause for them for sharing their story.
You know? Good morning, everybody. My name is Mwajuma Mlezi from Bande Pre-Primary School. I'm not very good in English. Allow me to use Swahili in my presentation. Wazo langu ni ushiriki wa wazazi na zana. Tulifanya tathmini ya awali kwa kupima stadi za ujifunzaji na mazingira ya kujifunzia kwa wanafunzi. Tulibaini changamoto ya mazingira duni ambayo hayana zana bora za kujifunzia na kufundishia. Pia watoto hawapati stadi za awali za kusoma na kuandika kwa haraka. Vile vile tulibaini ushiriki hafifu wa wazazi katika masuala ya kujifunza kwa watoto na utoro wa watoto shuleni. Next. wazo, tulikuja na wazo la wazazi na zana. Wazo la ushiriki wa wazazi na zana. Tulifanikisha wazo kwa kuitisha mkutano wa wazazi kwa kuwapa barua za kadi za mwaliko kufika shuleni ili kuwaelezea dhamira, kuhamasisha, kuwapatia taarifa kwa njia ya barua, kuamsha ari ya kushiriki shughuli za maendeleo ya shule kama kuleta vifaa na kushiriki kutengeneza zana, kufanya usafi, kuchangia chakula, kushiriki mikutano na kusimamia usalama wa watoto wote. Wazo hili limesaidia watoto wote wameweza sasa kujifunza kwa kupitia michezo, kuwa wabunifu, kumudu stadi za KKK. Maana yake ni kuandika, kusoma na kuhesabu, kushirikiana na kujieleza. Mchakato wa kuibua wazo. Mchakato wa kuibua wazo ulianza kwa kufanya tathmini ya mahojiano kupitia takwimu za upimaji wa stadi na mazingira ya kujifunzia ambapo wanafunzi walishiriki. Nilitumia Idela kufanya tathmini na Beki. Wazazi na wanafunzi na walimu walioshiriki walivyohojiwa walieleza na kukiri kuwa na ushiriki duni kwa ujumla. Tulichobaini ni mazingira ni duni na hayana zana bora na za kutosha kujifunzia na kufundishia. Pia wazazi sio wepesi kushiriki katika masuala ya shule. Watoto hawapati kwa haraka stadi za awali za kusoma na kuandika. Nilipata ufahamu zaidi juu ya changamoto yangu, ambapo kwa changamoto hii inakwamisha maendeleo ya ujifunzaji kwa watoto. Nathibitisha kuwa ni muhimu kuboresha mazingira ili yaweze kusaidia ujifunzaji. Wazazi na zana. Sampuli kifani niliyoiandaa nilikuwa na kadi za mwaliko ili kuelezea wazazi wito. Kupitia mikutano tulikutana na tukaonyesha malengo, jinsi ambavyo walimu walijitahidi kutengeneza zana. Tulikubaliana na wazazi kukutana kila mwezi mara moja kwa ajili ya kutengeneza zana. Mabunio niliyoyaweka kupitia sampuli kifani yangu ni je, wazazi wote wa kike na wa kiume watashiriki? Tutapata zana bora na za kutosha? Watoto watajifunza kwa kufurahi? Kitu nilichojifunza kuhusiana na sampuli kifani yangu, wazazi wakishirikishwa wanashiriki kwa dhati. Wazazi wana uwezo mkubwa wa kutengeneza zana na kuchangia maendeleo ya shule. Wazazi ni nguzo kubwa katika ujifunzaji wa watoto. Zana bora na za kutosha huchochea ujifunzaji kwa watoto. Kuhusu ubunifu wangu utekelezaji, nimeweza kufanya vikao na wazazi kukusanya rasilimali za utengenezaji wa zana za kufundishia na kujifunzia kama hivyo hapo mnavyoona. Au ni wazazi wa kike na wa kiume wakishiriki katika kutengeneza zana mbalimbali. Pale kuna matunda ambayo tunatengeneza kwa kutumia magazeti yaliyotumika na kuyapaka rangi. Vile vile kuna zana zingine kama vitambaa ambavyo wazazi wanafuma. Zile zote zinasaidia watoto kujifunza wapo darasani. Wazazi wanaweza kufika na wanatengeneza zana hizo. Ratiba yetu ni hiyo, kukutana kwa mwezi mara moja. Tunakuwa na kikao kwa muda wa mchana baada ya masomo. Hapo picha inaonyesha jinsi ambavyo wazazi wanashiriki kugawa chakula shuleni, uji kwa watoto na mikate. Wanaandaa wenyewe na wanashiriki pia katika kugawa. Pia mzazi mwingine hapa wa kiume anaonekana jinsi ambavyo anaendelea kutengeneza zana kwa ajili ya kujifunzia watoto. Matokeo chanya yaliyopatikana katika zoezi langu la wazazi na zana ni kama ifuatavyo. Kwa muda mfupi, ushiriki wa wazazi umeimarika takwimu zinaonyesha hadi sasa wazazi wanaonekana kuongezeka kwenye vikao. Tunapata wazazi kama zaidi ya 95 na darasa langu lina wanafunzi 154. Kwa hiyo wazazi wanashiriki kwa kiwango kikubwa na wameweza kushiriki. Nimeitisha vikao zaidi ya mara 6 na wazazi wameitika. Mazingira ya kujifunzia sasa yamekuwa ni rafiki na yamechenezwa zana za kutosha darasani. Watoto wote wanajifunza kwa michezo na kwa kushirikiana. Watoto sasa wanamudu stadi za KK kwa haraka. Vile vile ubunifu umeongezeka kwa watoto. Pia watoto wameweza kutengeneza baadhi ya vifaa vyao wenyewe vya kuchezea wao wenyewe kwa mikono yao kama mipira, magari na vingine, magitaa na vingine vingi. Watoto wameongeza uwezo wa kutunza kumbukumbu kwenye vichwa vyao na mahudhurio ya watoto yameongezeka kutoka 70% mpaka 95% kwa sasa. Natarajia mwakani watoto wengi wataingia darasa la kwanza tena wakiwa wana stadi za kutosha. Wazo langu limefanikiwa na linaonyesha kuleta tija ya muda mfupi, na matumaini yangu ni kuendelea na zoezi la kushirikisha wazazi, kutengeneza zana na maendeleo ya shule kwa ujumla. Tutaendelea kutumia fomu za tathmini za wanafunzi kubaini matokeo chanya. Kama mnavyoona hapo takwimu pale ni kabla ya wazo langu, zile domains zilivyokuwa, na sasa ni baada ya wazo kutengenezwa, kubi practiced, matokeo yalivyo sasa. Natoa wito kwa walimu kushirikisha wazazi katika shughuli za shule, kwani inawezekana na wazazi wakishirikishwa wana uwezo wa kushiriki vizuri. Vile vile kutoa wadau mbalimbali kuongeza mafunzo zaidi kwa walimu ili kuweza kukuza elimu. Pia naomba School2030 kuongeza shule za mradi nyingi zishiriki ili watu wengi waweze kufanya vizuri. Na pia naomba wadau waweze kuwawezesha walimu, kuwapatia ujuzi wa kufanya tathmini. Mwisho, mradi wa School2030 unatusaidia sana. Tumekuwa walimu wabunifu kutekeleza ubunifu wetu na umetupatia tija kurahisisha kazi. Kama mnavyoona hapo sasa nina zana nyingi na ninaweza kufundisha vizuri. Pia tunapata kushirikisha walimu wetu wengine kutoka katika shule za jirani ambao huja shuleni kwetu kujifunza na kuiga vile tunavyofanya. Hayo ni mafanikio. Naamini nikikamilisha kutekeleza ubunifu huu nitaweza kuimarisha ujifunzaji wa watoto, nitaondoa wanafunzi wasiomudu stadi za kusoma, kuandika na kuhesabu na kuboresha mahudhurio kwa 100%. Pia itasaidia watoto kuwa wabunifu na wenye kujieleza na kujenga uhusiano mzuri baina yao. Asante.
Thank you, Mwajuma. So now I'm just inviting a colleague from Afghanistan to share presentation. He will be sharing on behalf of the teachers. You're welcome.
Is this working? Okay. Hello everyone, good morning. I'm Janali Intizar from AKF Afghanistan. So unfortunately no teacher could attend to this forum this year from Afghanistan. So I am presenting this presentation on behalf of the 2 ECD teachers from Baghlan province of Afghanistan. So this is the Learning Through Play ECD in Afghanistan program. So this is the outline of the showcase that I want to present for you. First, I have this introduction of this program and showcase on the Learning Through Play, the name of this presentation, and you have closing remarks. So I present this presentation on behalf of the Shakila and Qurban Begum. They are the ECD teachers in Karti Khorasan that located in the center of Baghlan province in north part of Afghanistan. This is the, let me check it's correct or no. Oh. Okay, sorry. This forward, okay. First one. No. Yeah, this is the design process of this program. So what we did, we learned of this, we have interviewed with so we meet with the teachers, school principals, as well with the parents and the students of these schools. So we have noticed and learned that there is not any playing space within the community as well within these schools. So this was the big issue for the children, that there is no playground for them. So which affect children interest in participating to the ECD classes. So ECD teachers need the support of holistic and student-centered teacher and learning approaches, and lack of teaching and learning resources for the ECD classes. These are the main issue there. So that part is our insight, providing the play activities environment for the ECD classes, for the ECD students to improve the students' learning outcomes. So we had this prototyping or testing. So we created and we're learning during this process. The first one was provide the content and topic and teacher capacity building for the teachers, and provision of the teaching and learning resource materials for the ECD classes, and equipping of the classes, and preparation of the 2 days teacher training activities and within the classes. We had some assumption for this program. One was the teacher is interested and actively participating into the teaching process and in the training. And the teacher is interested to understand new teaching methods and activities. And the third assumption was the teacher learned new ECD activities, because most of the ECD teachers are new. And as well, the students' participation in the classes increased day by day. And the students learn the lesson through play and games. And the learning outcomes of the students increasing finally. What we have learned, the testing prototype showed that all students were active during the classroom activities. And as well, they were the center of all the activities within the classes. So this is the things that the innovation that we had, how we implemented the innovation. So these are the activities that we had done. First, so we had this letter collection game, line puzzle games, storytelling for the students, teaching the alphabet to children by reading poetry, play with the shapes, make shapes pictures, play with the numbers, happy games, and cartoon drawing. These are the activities that we have done for the ECD students. So we have provided some resource to implement such activities like stationaries, LCD materials to show some videos for the students. And the timeline for this innovation was about 3 hours per day for 6 days a week for the 3 months duration. So this is the creating positive change that we have done during these 3 months. So we work it in 5 areas: reading and writing, numeracy, cooperation, art and culture, health and nutrition, as well creativity. So we have done two studies. One was baseline assessment, and we have this endline study. So the progress show that in reading and writing, we have like 15% progress, and in numeracy, we have 51%. That is a good achievement. Same for cooperation, we had 41%. And for the art and culture, 26%, and health and nutrition, 52%. And in creativity, it shows a big progress, like it's 92%, because of this providing the materials. So these are the call of action. So one is the important thing is qualified teachers. We need to improve the capacity of the ECD teachers to implement holistic, innovative teaching and learning approach within the classes. And the second point is school leadership. I mean, principal and head teachers to support the teachers to provide them opportunities to practice these activities within the school and classroom. And parent and community engagement is very important to support the school and motivate the students as well the teachers. This is the closing remarks. So to share result or progress of this innovation with other neighboring schools and as well with the ECD classes within the district and within the provinces, with other teachers and as well with the head teachers, to iterate and implement the successful innovation next academic year for these ECD classes as well for the other ECD classes in the same provinces or maybe on the new provinces and other provinces we have the such program. And improved quality and relevance of teaching and improved students' learning outcomes in knowledge, subject knowledge as well, values, attitudes, and other skills. And community and schools provide support to the ECD classes, I mean these parents and others. Here are some photos from during the implementation of this program. So here the design team is completing the launch phase to launch the challenge in the Kartikurasan Early Child Development Centers. And Shigofa, that she is a member of design team interviewing with the parents and as well and students to explore the challenge problem for this ECD classes. And again, Shigofa design team members is interviewing with the teachers of these classes to explore the challenge design. And this picture shows the first day of the testing this prototype and these schools. And the last one is on the second day of the prototype test, the teacher practiced all the activities. And the design team tested the determined assumptions in the Kartikurasan ECD Center. And thank you so much from Schools2030 team as well, global team that organized this forum. And thank you so much, Portugal team, for hosting. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, General. Presented innovation on behalf of the teachers. So now it's time for Portugal. Mr. Pereira, you're welcome.
Bom dia.
Good morning to you all. My name is Rogério. I'm a teacher in Olhão, and I am a teacher for the developed project in the artistic development promotion of book and reading, and I coordinate the department of the early education. The children call me Rogério, or any other name. That sounds soft. They know that when they see me, we're going to hear a story, we're going to do things, and very often, most of the time, somebody's going to get dirty. This is why the team has chosen me to represent our innovation. So here you have our school group, which is located in Sintra, Algueirão, the school cluster of Algueirão. It has 1,600 students from 3 to 18 years of age, and preschool, we have 265 students. Once again, I would like to thank the opportunity to present what we've been doing regarding innovation. So why? What did we want to do? We want to improve creativity, to enhance creativity. And why do we want to enhance creativity? Because our school is in an urban region in the surroundings of Lisbon, and the students have less and less contact with nature. They don't play in the streets, and with the pandemics, these situations were even worsened. And we also realized that the taste for school is being lost throughout time. The higher the level of education, apparently the students, the students do not like school as they go along in the education pathway, and they lose creativity. And so our idea was to make the most of an outdoor space in one of our schools and to transform this space, this outdoor space, in an outdoor learning space. The core idea here was to ask students what makes sense and how could they help us to develop this solution. So we took kindergarten and fourth grade students to visit the space, this site, in order they would develop design ideas for the outer space. So we wanted to understand the expectations for this outdoor space. They all provided us with solutions of what they would like to have in the school, and ideas like fun parks, pets, or even a swimming pool. At the same time, we've started to involve the rest of the school community. We have challenged the colleagues, the other teachers, to use the space on a regular basis as if it was a classroom, as if this outdoor space was a classroom. Throughout this process, we have learned that if we involve our students as being part of the solution, the process becomes even easier because they show that they are more eager to learn. They want to learn in a different space that makes them feel more free. Regarding the teachers, they all acknowledge the value and the potential of this type of learning process because these approaches to the curricula are going to bring greater benefits. These benefits will be long-lasting, both for students as well as for the school. And although they were afraid regarding the development of the curricula first, then they start to realize that it's not a waste of time to have an approach to the curricula in a more free way, and sometimes even in a slower approach. So the parents taught us that their children tell them about this experience, and they are very enthusiastic when they talk about this experience to their parents. How have we tested our idea? We have requested, how have we tested this prototype? We have requested students, fourth grade students, to draw some of the activities that could be tried throughout the school. We had stone painting, had a circuit with tires, had painting painting with hands, and to tell stories in a collective way. And at the end, the teachers thought that although sometimes it was more difficult to control students because they were in an open space, a wide space, the students learned freely. And they don't realize they are learning. Also, you don't even understand who is the best student or who is the worst student. So the students took risks, they had fun, and they have learned. At the end of the day, we had a 4-level classification, and the students had to tie a ribbon of colors, and most of them chose red. That meant it was astrospherically cool, really, really cool. So we had a space, an outdoor space that we have tested, but we considered that we needed a name that was appealing and that would communicate in an effective way, and that it was easy to use for the community. This is why we had JERAs. With the involvement of the students, especially 4th grade, and starting with the toponymy of our location that has an Arab origin, Al-Iran, which means a hole or a cave, and through games and through a lot of thinking, we arrived at this idea after some selection, of course. The end result became JERAs. That became JERAs, that can mean in Portuguese to generate or to grow or to make things grow. So JERAs started to get an identity, and everyone would say, we would go to JERAs, we will go to JERAs to play, and other teachers and educators started asking us what JERA was. And then the students, the 9th grade students, and some of them are here with us, they have presented proposals to draw the logos that will be voted by the community in order to choose the final logo. You have here one of the examples. And through osmosis, in a very silent way, more and more educators started to attend this outdoor learning space, JERAs. And we've started to realize, who would be using JERAs on a regular basis, and educator Maria João and more and more teachers start visiting JERAs. Educator Maria João has developed some activities such as observation of nature elements, collecting elements, and talking to their students regarding their findings. So this group of teachers also started an activity that, in order to explore the 5 senses in nature, or here in this outdoor learning space, JERAs, physical education activities started to take place on a preferential basis outside, and of course in JERAs. Regarding music, there have been some activities to produce sounds and rhythms with sticks and stones that were collected in JERAs. Parents were the first partners we had when we set out this space. We were lucky enough that the teachers really trusted our team, and so they would accept the fact that their children would arrive home a little bit more dirty than usual. And of course, that it was explained to the parents that we would start using the outdoor space and contact with nature. Right now, they acknowledge this is a very positive type of learning, because the students say in great detail what they have learned, they are more enthusiastic, and they mention that the joy of children is contagious. So they decided to help us to build some spaces in JERAs. we already have a meeting with parents to help us to build a small pond, a shadow space, so to plant some herbs, and also to buy a mud kitchen. They are going to provide us with lots of kitchen utilities, so we will be making mud food, delicious mud food. At the same time, we have an external partner that follows the free learning methodology and that has been providing technical support to the members of the team. And so Gerash has been growing. Right now, the team of this movement has 4 teachers, so 1 kindergarten school and 3 teachers, 4th grade teachers. In this way, these teachers acquire more and more tools to feel safer when they use Gerash, and also to communicate with more teachers